What's up YouTube, this is Dbizal here. Sorry about this, but I don't really want to use Dual Network really to show you my deck list for the upcoming sets, but well, my wind up rabbits haven't turned up yet. I've got one coming from a trade on Pojo, and I have another two coming from my mate who's brought me on for my birthday this coming Monday. So I thought, yeah, sorry, I might as well show you my build post Order of Chaos. As you can see, we got some of the Order of Chaos cards. Right, I'll talk you through them anyway. Wind Up Magician, I've kept it at 2. I know in my last video I said I might go down to 1 post Phantom Shockwave. However, the card is just too good. It's actually turning out to be one of my favourite wind up cards. You could do so much with it. Like first turn, summon Wind Up Rabbit, banish it for whenever. So say your opponent tries a Dark Hole, or I don't know, tries to attack it, you just banish it, take the life points or whatever. Or if you're lucky, drop the Gauze. And then for next turn, Wind Up Magician's ready. You can just banish Rabbit again, get Magician's effect, special summon something else out. It's just a really good card. I've gone down to 1 soldier. Might go back up to 2. It's just a beat stick, gets over the Thunder Kings that I said in my last video. Cyber Dragon, stuff like that. It's just a good card. It's good to have it in there. So yeah, I might go back up to 2. I'm not sure what to take out. Probably Honeybee, but I'll talk about that later. 2 Wind Up Juggler. The card's just so good, especially against stall decks. They've got like a Spirit Reaper or like that Arcana Force 0 card. Can't be destroyed by battle. Well, they can be destroyed by a Juggler's effect. Just pop it, attack into it when it's in defense. Like I say, this is broke TCG. You can trigger Factory and Magician in the battle phase. It's just a good card. Dog took it down to 1, sorry. Still not sure, might go back up to 2 or 3. But because due to Rat, it's just such a good card, so I've had to drop some. But at the moment, before Rat comes out, I'll have 3 of these and 3 of these. Anyway, Wind Up Hunter, it's just that random tech. It's such a good card. You've probably heard about the loop. Don't ask me how to do it, because I just hate people that do it. Even though I'm going to contradict myself now and say I probably would do it against like Dark Wells and stuff that I don't really like, or late game if they've only got 1 or 2 cards in their hand, I'll probably use their effect to ditch them out. Rat, this card is just so good in this deck. It is just ridiculous. Like I say, special summon a target in face up defense position from your grave once it's normal summoned, or special summon through Call of the Haunted. Like you can do it in your next turn or whatever. It's just a good card. Definitely run it at 3. Doesn't matter if it's in your hand or if you bring it out with Zen Mighty. It's just great. 3 rabbits. At first, I didn't really like this card, but there's so many possibilities. It just helps you maintain hand control if you've got Factory and field presence, as you just can't kill it. It's just such a good card. Honeybee, right, I've been testing this. I'm not sure I actually like it. What I was thinking about taking 1 Wind Up Factory out, putting another Honeybee in, taking my Summon a Monk and Sacred Crane out and putting in 2 creature swaps. Because sometimes it's a bit hard to get over the opponent's monsters, especially if they've got like a 2700 attack monster and they're just sitting there and you can't do anything. So I was thinking about, oh yeah, you can normal summon this, creature swap it, use their monster to kill Honeybee and then get a wind up on your side of the field. But like I say, I haven't really tested it. It's just something I was thinking about yesterday in bed before I was sleeping. Yeah, I know, it's pretty sad thinking about you going for bed. I'm actually thinking about my girlfriend, but yeah. 2 Marauding Captain. Right, in my last video you may have seen me run 2 Goblin Debugs. Goblin Debug was better because I was running Light Bulb, and main focus was like level 4s and 5 exceeds. This time I'm focusing more on level 3s. I've got 1 4 and 5s. It's just so much better, and like I say, if I want to pull up off the hunter loop, I can. But I won't tell you today. You probably know that. There's so many videos on YouTube about it anyway. Genix Addy Birdman, just options for the synchros. Like I say, it's a bit hard sometimes as these are only like 2500 attack monsters. So this lets me get like all these really. Brinac, Stardust, Scrap Archfiend, Colossal Fighter, 2 Cyber Dragons, just a good card, really, to be honest. Like, especially if I'm gonna go over to level 5, rank 5, sorry, exceeds. Special summon, normal summon one of these two, or special summon, normal summon warrior, captain, sorry, go into one of these. It's just a good card, 2100 attack. Effect Fader, good card, probably would run it at 2, but just don't have the space. As you can see, I'm on 41 cards already. Might drop it to the side to run the 40, but I'm not too sure yet. Like I say, I just can't wait for January for Order of Chaos to come out so I can actually start playing in real life. Like I say, I don't really like Junior Network to play on. I've been playing on Tag Force as well, but they haven't got any of the new cards. Rabbit, Honeycomb, whatever you call him. But yeah, it's a bit annoying, to be honest. Gauze, just for protection. Yeah, you might think, oh, you run so many traps, so many continuous spells, but it's such a card. Summon a Monk, like I said in my last video, is just a good card, really. Summon that Crane, draw a card, exceed into Utopia. Yeah, it's just really good to help out, thin out the deck. 3 factories. Well, the good card is good. Like I say, I was gonna go down to 2, still might, but we'll see. It's just a broke Black Whirlwind, to be honest. To be honest, even better than Black Whirlwind, and I've been a Black Wing player. Well, Black Wings were like my first deck really. So about 3 years ago. But to be able to run this at 3 just brings back so many memories, and the fact you can add any wind up monster, well 4 lower, but they're all 4 lower anyway, to your hand, just because of the effects is just broke, to be honest. It's so good. It just helps build the consistency. Monster Reborn staple, Dark Hole staple, Heavy Storm staple, 2 MST staple. Wouldn't run the 3rd. Only if I was coming up against like Gravekeepers or something like that, because obviously I need the effects to bring out from the grave. 1 pot of Avarice, help put stuff back into the deck, keep my factories alive. 2 dualities, keep my consistency. Don't want to run 3 because it's just too much. I do too much special summoning. This is really for early to mid game setting up stuff like that, or if I've got Summon a Monk in my hand with this, I'll just ditch this special like Crane and draw a card anyway, and so I fill my deck. So I've got 2 cards out of the process rather than just 1 and not being able to special summon. Compulsory, I just like this card, this format, it's just so good. Chainable, Torrential, staple really, Mirror Force, staple. People don't really like it as much as I do, this format. They're like, oh, Heavy Storm, MST's at 3, yeah, so what? Doesn't matter, it's still a good card. I've gone down to 1 called Unwanted. Not sure why, I might go back up to 2. Like I say, I might take out the Effect Fader or another wind up factory, so I still need to muck about with the deck. Sun Judgment staple, only run 1 warning. Only really like warning on the odd occasion. Wouldn't run 2, be losing too many life points. Don't really like that, to be honest. I just run the odd one and Starlight Road to help protect my back row and when I go crazy. Ignore this is just obviously cards that I've been mucking about with, thinking about running more, whatever. Extra deck. Semi, this card is so good. It is ridiculous. Like I've said about the loop, you can do Semi and Hunter. However, just the fact of bringing more wind-ups out of my deck, just to help keep that field presence, it's just such a good card. Zenmain's not too sure about using it. I've put it in there just to test it. I haven't actually summoned it yet, but I'm not paying £40 for this. I don't think it's worth that much. It's just a bit hyped. The Viking Dragon, good card. I'll probably run two. Probably take this out for another one, just for the fact it's a beat stick. Don't really care about this effect because I've got Tyrus and Address as well. Hope, good. Normally one of the first Exceed monsters that I try to get out just to help protect my wind-ups, especially Magician if I want to use your effect the next turn. 2 Tyrus, might go down to 1, not sure, see what happens really, but this is a great card. They got Stardust on the field, attack over it, do them 100 points damage, then destroy one of their back row or one of their other cards on the field. Address, good. It's just a good card. I probably would replace this with a Folcosaurus, which does the same thing but burns them for the amount of attack they have. To be honest, I might take out one of these. I'll run one of each. Not sure when that's coming out though. Brynac just helps get rid of some of the problems. Black Rose, boom, that's all. Stardust for protection. Starlight Road as well if need be. Scrap Archfiend, 2700 beat stick, that's all I can say about it really. Colossal Fighter, 2800 attack beat stick that comes back if it dies, well, by battle, but good card. And Trishula is a good card as well. I haven't actually summoned this yet, but it's there just for now, just in case. The couple of times I've had a 9, but gone for the Exceed more. Like I say, I'm quite kind of focused on the Exceed engine. I'm not really sure what to say now. My second video of me talking. Like I say, haters gonna hate. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to it. I will try to get a camera after Christmas, so maybe we'll see some pack openings and stuff like that. Try to be a consistent YouTuber rather than an odd video here and there. I'm not sure when I'm going to do any more Tag Force videos. I've got a patch now with most of the cards are done in English, but it's already out of date, so the decks I'm running don't really work in game now. It's a bit annoying to be honest, but I have to make do with Julian Network for now and proxies. Might do another video once my cards arrived from my phone, so you have to be patient with that, but I think that's it for now. Dbizal and I'm out.